Hey everybody, it is Thursday, April 30th. If you have not watched my weigh-in video, please go watch it. There was good news on that video. I'm on my way to work right now. I'm working 12 to 9 today. So I don't know if I told you or not yesterday, but I went home for lunch. And I'm planning on doing, I didn't bring a lunch with me today to force myself to go home. So, and I don't get very much time when I'm at home, but it's long enough for me to eat a sandwich, a couple pieces of fruit, and be back on my way, get the dog out, you know. But I'm away from temptation, and especially since today is payday, I've got money, so I want to get out of the store. And yesterday it was a nice diversion. And we were so busy in that store yesterday. At one point we had almost 500 people in the store. It was like Christmas. I was more exhausted yesterday than I was at Christmas time. I don't know what is the matter with people. So, anyway, that's my plan today. I brought a morning snack with me. I brought an apple and a cheese stick for 1 point. I've had 7 points in my breakfast. Well, my coffee I'm still finishing. So, but after my coffee is done, I will have had 7 points for breakfast. So that morning snack will take me up to 8 points. My lunch will be somewhere between 4 and 6 points, depending on what I decide to have. And I'm not sure what I'm going to have for dinner yet. I haven't decided. I'm going to get home pretty late, so I may just have a salad. I mean, I don't want to eat real heavy before I go to bed. I might just have a salad. I did take a package of ground turkey breast out of the freezer. If I feel like it when I get home, if I'm not too tired, I might have a turkey patty. We'll see. I just know that I don't want to eat heavy before I go to bed. So I didn't really look at my menu plan today, other than breakfast. I didn't look really beyond that. I'll look at it when I go home for lunch to see what's on there. Usually if I'm having a heavier meal, like red meat or something, I schedule it early on in my weigh-in week. Because my body doesn't like to get rid of that very quickly. So, you know, my hips are kind of sore today. I did so much walking yesterday, pushing carts and everything. It was awful. It was just an awful day yesterday. I hope today is way slower, because I didn't even put any makeup on today. I knew I was going to be under a hat all day, being outside. I brought my heavy coat with me. My car says it's 48 degrees, but the wind is blowing. It feels a whole lot colder than that. So we will see what the day is like. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go in and make a new menu plan, mix things up a little bit, you know, for this coming week. I mean, my meal plans are such that I can just repeat things, but I don't want to get bored with what I'm eating either. So, like this week, I threw some pasta in one of my meals that wasn't originally on my plan. So, portion control, tracking, getting some fit points in, water, those are all important. I am bound and determined to hit that 100-pound mark by Memorial Day, and now I got 31 days. Well, I think Memorial Day technically is the 28th this year, so I only have 28 days, and I've got a little over 10 pounds. I can do it if I do what I just told you. If my track, keep getting the exercise in, and walking, drinking water, sleep, getting sleep, because that's important in your weight loss also. So, and I'm only working 3 days next week because of my court hearing on Wednesday. So I'm working Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. But Tuesday and Thursday, I'm working 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. I like getting off at 4 p.m., but that 7 a.m., I've been up that early, well, since I was working at the hotel. So those are going to be long days. I do another 12 to 9 on Monday, I think. I'll have to look at my schedule. It changes all the time. So anyway, well, I'm about here at work. Well, not quite. I inquired about a car, and this place has been calling me like every day. And then she sent me an email. So it's a 2017 Malibu, and it's through AAA. So I sent her back an email today, and I said, look, I really like this car. Here's my situation, and if you can keep the payment under $200, then I'm interested. If not, then forget it. So we'll see if she responds. Told her what my trade-in was, but I'm not going to get much for my Tahoe because it's got so many miles on it, and plus it needs work. Needs a lot of work. So I don't know. I know that I'm going to need another car. Uh-oh. Can you wait for me to get through? Thank you. Thank you. We're working on the grounds over here. So I know I'm going to need another car. I was hoping this one was going to last me a little bit longer, but to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to make it through another winter. I didn't want to get wrapped up into a car payment again, but I'm not seeing much of an alternative. If I buy a used car from somebody else, I'm getting somebody else's problems. There's a reason that they trade them in. So, if I go through like this place through AAA, they have the Carfax, they have it all checked out and everything. I feel a little bit more confident. See, these are things that Joe always took care of. Joe always made sure my vehicles were running and they got the work done on them they needed. And I'd never thought about it much because I would just tell him my car's making a funny noise, and the next thing I knew it was fixed. So and it's not that I don't know how to find people that will take care of things. It's just that it's sad to say, but there are places that will they know that you're a single woman and they're going to rip you off. So I kind of got into the practice when I take my car in, I take one of my sons with me. Not that they necessarily say anything, it's just their presence there makes a difference. All right, my breakfast. I have a banana and blueberry fruit salad for 0 points. My English muffin is trimmed this morning to 53 grams, still 2 points. 2 points on the 5 grams of butter. My eggs that were supposed to be an omelet turned out to be scrambled eggs. 1 egg and 2 egg whites with some veggies. That's all 0. Added a slice of Velveeta cheese for 1 point. So there's the only points are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my plate, and I have 2 in my coffee. So it's a 7-point breakfast. All Alright, just showing you my snack for the morning. It's actually afternoon. Just have an apple and a cheese stick. 1 point for my snack. This takes me up to 8 points so far today. So for lunch today, I'm having basically what I had for dinner last night. I have a salad, 0 points, of course, in lettuce. And then I've got my homemade chicken salad on top of that, and I'm going to count 1 point for that because there is a little bit of Miracle Whip in that. So that's it. That finishes up my chicken salad too. So 1 point for lunch. What you don't see, I'm going to have an orange with this also. Well, the sun finally came out today, so I decided to come out and get Molly out for a little bit. I'm going to walk around the pond once or twice. They sent me home from work today because of my cough. The fact that I've been coughing up some phlegm, and I had a really bad headache when I went in. And also, I'm just exhausted, which I guess are all signs of the virus. Oh boy, this is pretty. I got these little, pretty sure it's clover, little purple flowers amongst the dandelions. I'm going to show this to you. Don't know how well you can see that, but it's really pretty. I want to come out here and pick dandelions to make some dandelion jelly, but I'm not really into it right this second, to tell you the truth. I haven't done much of anything since I've been home. I was scheduled to go in at noon. I was back home by 12:30. Watched the governor a little bit. I've been working in my finance book because this is unexpected day off. It's going to take away some money from my calculations, in 2 weeks. Just, seeing how I can make things work, but it'll be fine. And I got to tell you, I've been talking myself out of Mexican food because all week long I've been saying to myself, I get my paycheck on Thursday. It's weighing in the morning, so I could order from the Mexican restaurant on Thursday. And as the day has gone by and I have stayed on my plan, I only have 8 points right now. I'm going to have 2 more after this walk. I'm going to go drink a protein drink. I did take some ground turkey out of the freezer this morning. So I was thinking just a little while ago, if I order from a Mexican restaurant, yeah, it'll be good for the moment. And then I'll step on the scale tomorrow and Saturday and regret every bite. So, and also, I have a feeling the kids are going to have a dinner for me, cook dinner for me or something on Mother's Day. And I'll probably go over points that day. Let's see where she went. Come on, Moo. Oh, she's just running around having a good old time. Anyway, so I decided I'm just going to stick to the plan and have my ground turkey and not have the Mexican food. I do have a little bit of cheese. I'll probably use some cheese on my turkey because I think that's what I'm really craving. And I have some lavash bread that I think I'll put in my air fryer to make little chips, and I have I think 1 more container left of my chunky guacamole, which is 2 points. So I think I'll just do it that way, and that way I won't go off plan and I'll feel better for it in the morning. So go poo poo. Anyway, so I've kind of talked myself out of it now, I think. It's already 5 o'clock, and not only that, I just don't want to spend the money. So it comes right down to it. That's my deciding factor. I just really don't want to spend the money. I want to support the local restaurants, but this is where I usually go, as a restaurant chain anyway. It's called El Vaquero, which I like their food. But I don't think I want to spend the points or the money. And I had a good weigh-in today, so I don't want to blow that in one meal. It'd be really easy for me to do. I'm going around here a second time. Boy, she mowed the lawn today, and since the sun came out, these dandelions have really popped up. So I should come out here and snip some of these for a salad tonight. If you didn't know, the entire dandelion plant is edible. And you can snip off the young leaves and put it in your salad. It has like a peppery taste. It's almost like an arugula. You can dig up the plant and roast the dandelion root and grind it for coffee. The petals are edible. You can make a tea out of the dandelion flowers, which is what I do to make dandelion jelly. Dandelion jelly tastes a little bit like honey. And if you eat your local plants that grow on the ground, it helps curb your allergies to these things. So maybe not immediately, but over time, if you keep ingesting these local, we call them weeds, but they used to be called edible herbs. They're really kind of good for you. So Joe used to love it when I made dandelion jelly. If I make it, I know I'd be the only one eating it. It's something my kids would eat when they wanted jam and we had nothing else. But it's very time consuming to do. It's labor intensive, just picking off the petals. After that, it's pretty easy. It's just like making any other jelly. But it has a lot of sugar in it, and that's not something I want to do right now. But anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you this. It's just I'm seeing all these dandelions, and it just made me think of things I've learned along the way. But the entire dandelion plant, the next time you want to get rid of them, remember it's a beneficial plant. And I know dandelion root has some medicinal properties. I just don't know what they are. But, I'm a big advocate for, before you kill it, see what benefit could be for you. So, well, anyway, I just walked around the pond twice. I'm going to go back up, give her her treat, and think about cooking. I'm going to have my protein drink. Probably not going to eat dinner until about 6:30. So I'm just going to have a couple turkey patties and maybe some cheese with that. So that's it. Thank you for joining me on my walk. It's supposed to be a lot warmer tomorrow, and I want to go over to the trailhead and get about 3 miles in on the trail. So, and I'll take you along, especially if I find any Indian artifacts. I think that'd be cool. So, okay, I'll talk to you later. Right, my dinner tonight, I have 2 turkey patties. It's the extra lean turkey from Jennie-O, 99% fat-free, 0 points. I have a 1/3 cup or 35 grams of the Kraft Mexican blend cheese. It's low fat. It's not fat-free, low fat. That's 3 points. 3 points for my lavash crackers. And 2 points for my Good Foods Chunky Guacamole. So it's an 8-point dinner. This takes me to 18 points for the day. Okay, I just want to wrap things up here. I stayed on plan again today, so that's my plan, to be on plan now. Tomorrow's May 1st, and I have 28 days to get to my 100-pound mark. And we'll see. That's my goal. Wanted to give you my weight loss stats for the day, though. So my weight today was 188.1, as you saw in my scale, in my weigh-in video today. My total loss is 89.7. My percentage of body body weight that I've lost since I began is 32.289%. My BMI is at 34, and when I began it was at 50. I lost 2.2 this week. I managed to lose 1.1 for the month of April, which, is pathetic, but it's a loss. I was so hopeful to do much better. I was looking back at some of my Facebook posts. I lost like 10 pounds last April for the month. I have 58.1 pounds to get to my goal. My goal, not Weight Watchers' goal. And here's the really sad thing. Here it is. We're going into the 5th month, and I've only lost 8.6 pounds for the year. So, from a year ago, I've lost 30.1. So, I mean, this is downward. But year to date, 8.6. So I've been losing the same and gaining the same pounds back and forth. So hopefully now I'm on the straight and narrow, and we're going to have a good month in May and continue on to that 100 pounds and beyond. I mean, I have 58 pounds to lose. So, need to get going here. All right, I just want to share that with you. In case you were wondering, I'm feeling okay. I do have this cough, this dry cough that's been getting kind of yucky. And when I went into work today, my throat was sore. And I had a really bad headache. So they suggested I just come home. And I took them up on it, even though I'm thinking, well, that's money I could use in my checkbook, but I can work around it. So I really just kind of chilled out all day long today. But I mean, I'm feeling okay. I'm tired, but I'm tired. It seems like a lot lately. It's that job that's making me tired. I know. So I'm standing outside in weather, and I mean, I'm not the only one, but I'm one of the oldest ones that has to stand outside in that weather. And yesterday was just a bad day, and it exhausted me, and I think that just exasperated things. So, but I'm feeling okay. I'm okay. I don't think I have coronavirus. If I start feeling worse, I will most certainly call the doctor. But I think right now I'm just coming out with a little cold. So that's going to be it for me today. I am thankful that I had a weight loss, and I'm starting May out on the right footing. So, also glad I talked myself out of that Mexican food, because all week long I was saying I'm going to order Mexican food today, and I'm glad I didn't. What I did, I put a little of taco seasoning. It was a teaspoon and it wasn't any points. 2 teaspoons would have been better, and it still would have been 0 points of the low sodium taco seasoning in my turkey patties. And then I topped it with some Mexican cheese and had the guacamole, and I ended up putting some salsa on it. You didn't see the salsa in the video. So I had my Mexican fix tonight. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow with another What I Ate video. I'm off until Monday, so I'm just going to chill out around here, and I'm going to do that trailhead tomorrow. I hope, anyway. So, talk to you later. Bye-bye.